Hey guys, I'm not feeling too good today, so I figured today will be a good day to do a story time. All right, first we're going to start off with a little key cackle. If anyone who knows me knows that I do not take myself seriously. I know sometimes a lot of times I am promoting products, so I have to show my background is in business. So if if you see me being serious, I do have that side of my personality, but really I am a true cut up. I am a nut. Anybody that knows me knows that if anybody's laughing, I'm normally the loudest one key cackling. That's just who I am. So this story is not embarrassing for me at all. I am telling it because it is hilarious. And I don't even think I told my husband this one yet. So I hope he's not embarrassed by me telling it. All right, so here goes. There's three parts to the story, but it's the same thing that keeps happening. So I'm going to start with the most recent and I'll work my way back. So yesterday, there's this girl that I used to, when we were little girls, we were like best friends. I'm not talking about associates. I'm talking about me over her house, her over my house. She was my home girl. Like, you ever, like, I would know her anywhere. She was my friend, right? So yesterday on Facebook, you know how Facebook will kind of link you with someone because you know a lot of the same people. So it linked us. And so she reached out to me. I want to make sure it's still recording. She reached out to me and she goes, I don't really, she says, hi. I go, hi. And she says, I don't remember you from the area that we were from. And I'm like, I'm looking at her face like, I know she's tripping because I know who she is. Had I been contacted first, I would have definitely reached out to her. I knew exactly who she was. But she's not a shady girl. She was not trying to be funny, I promise you. So, and I know this to be true because it has happened to me several times. So she goes, I don't know you. And so I went, but the way it was linking us up, she knew that we had to know each other. So she goes, I say, my mom's name is this, my dad's name is this, here's their last name, and this is how. And then she goes, oh my God, you look so different. I did not recognize you. So because her and I, like, we haven't seen each other in over 20 some, maybe 25 years, I just kind of key cackle and let it go, right? And we started talking about house family. But I knew what that was. So last week, I was at a physical therapy, but it was this new guy there. And if you're from Philly, I have lived in different states. Anyone that has lived in different places, you will pick up on a Philly accent. It's kind of nasally. It kind of gives like it's a nasally like hey how you doing sign in. I'm gonna need you to sign right here, and after you sign right here, step over there, and we'll call you when we're ready for you. All right. Philly gives that, right? So he was giving me that. So I knew he was from Philly. And so I didn't say anything. He looked at me. He said, "Can you come here?" He was like, excuse me, young lady, can I see you?" Now, mind you, he my age, right? So I'm immediately giving him the side eye. Can I talk? He was like, "Excuse me, can I see you for a minute?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I knew a Fatima from Philly, from North Philly, as a matter of fact, and she had a mole just like you. But no, y'all not the same person. I'm just saying I find that to be a coincidence." And I was like, "I'm from North Philly." He's like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "I'm from North Philly." And I tell him, and I start mentioning my hood. So he goes, "But her last name was like Crawfish, Crawford." And I'm like, "Yeah, that I'm married, bruh. That is my name." And then he goes, but she looked like the Diggums frog. No lie. Anybody remember the Diggums frog from the commercial, from the cereal? My face cracked. I was like, yo. I said, he was like, yo, my bad, my bad. No, 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 no. You are beautiful. He was like, we were kids. He was like, yo, you look, he said, you never know how somebody gonna grow up. He was like, I'm not saying you was ugly, but I'm just saying you ain't look like this. He was like, man, like your skin. He was like, you bad. And I was like, and I'm married, bruh. And he was like, I'm so sorry. He just kept saying sorry. And I was like, he was like, did I embarrass you? I said, no, you did not embarrass me. And then it happened again today. This is what made me do the video. It just happened on Facebook. Somebody linked us up and was like, are you blah, 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 blah? It said my entire name. And I said, yes. And they're like, no way. And I'm like, yes. It's my husband. I'm calling right back. And so I'm like, yes. And they're like, it's no way in the world. You look totally different. Excuse me, y'all. And I'm like, okay. And he was looking at a picture of me with like right now, I don't have any makeup on my skin. I just have on lashes and my eyebrows, and everything else is me and some lip gloss. Anybody that will see me wash face. The only difference you'll notice is that my eyebrows aren't this thick. But other than that, this is my face, guys. It was just so funny. That's why you never judge a book, because you never know what it's going to grow up to be. You'd be surprised how many brothers that will be like, keep, they get in my DMs and I'm like, get out my DM. But they make little comments like, no disrespect to Cuff, but man, if I had known you was going to look like this when you was younger. And I'm like, man, that's why I love my husband, because he loved me in any shape, form. When he met me, I was a stick with short hair. I was cute. But I mean, like, the attention that I get now and the reactions that I get now, I mean, so much so, you got to remember, I'm in my 40s and I still represent, I model for companies. I mean, it's humbling for me to still be able to do it. But I was a late bloomer. That's all it was. I was a late bloomer. You will be surprised how many people don't recognize me. And then there's a select few that when I say brain surgery, guys, they notice I naturally have high cheekbones. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a story. My nickname is Kibi. The reason my nickname is Kibi is because when I was little, I had very full cheekbones, very full cheeks, like the Keebler elf. And if you notice, they're naturally rosy. Some people think this is blush. It's not. It's a natural rosiness. So they called me, blacks will break something down. My Aunt Niecy named me Keebler. And then it went to Kibi. And that's why my nickname is Kibi. So these cheekbones y'all see, that everybody's like, girl, that is, I had them when I was little, guys. That being said, guys, I can't